Ever felt swept off your feet only to crash land into a pile of red flags disguised as rose petals? You are not alone. Today, we are diving into chilling world of dark psychology in dating, where love meets manipulation and charm isn't always what it seems. And trust me, it's twistier than your favorite rom-com. Let's be real, most dating advice is useless against master manipulators. Follow your heart, they say. But what if your heart is being led by a con artist with six-pack and a silver tongue? Spoiler alert, that story usually ends with you crying into a tub of ice cream wondering where it all went wrong. This isn't just another dating advice video. This is your survival guide. We are ditching the cliches and equipping you with the knowledge you need to decode manipulation and identify those dangerous traps disguised as love. No more falling for the frogs. No more getting tricked by wolves in sheep's clothing. By the end of this video, you'll be able to spot a manipulator from a mile away, leaving you free to focus on the good guys, the ones who see you as a queen, not a conquest. So grab your favorite drink, settle in, and get ready because it's about to get suspenseful, eye-opening, and oh so revealing. Let's dive in. Number 1. Peacocking. Manipulators and seducers may wear bold, attention-grabbing clothing or accessories to stand out and spark curiosity. This tactic creates an initial impression of confidence and uniqueness. For example, a brightly colored hat, unique shoes, or an unusual necklace that becomes a conversation starter. Why it works? Humans are naturally drawn to things that stand out. Unique or flashy appearances trigger curiosity, signaling confidence and a sense of individuality, traits we often associate with high value. Number 2, bombarding you with attention and affection 24/7. At the start of a relationship, manipulators may shower you with texts, gifts, and constant praise to make you feel special. This overwhelming attention creates an intense emotional bond, but it's often a tactic to gain control. For example, sending good morning and good night texts every single day, showing up unexpectedly with flowers and planning elaborate dates within the first week. Why it works? The brain releases oxytocin, the bonding hormone, during heightened emotional experiences. Constant attention tricks your mind into associating the manipulator with comfort, happiness, making you more attached. Number 3, objectifying through flattery. Compliments about your looks may feel flattering, but manipulators often use them to objectify or distract you from their true intentions. When someone focuses on flattering your appearance rather than getting to know the real you, they are likely trying to win you over superficially. For example, a manipulator might say, "You have the most beautiful eyes I have ever seen. I can't stop looking at you." Why it works? Physical compliments tap into our innate desire to feel attractive and accepted. This superficial praise can create a sense of validation, making you more susceptible to other advances. Number 4, nagging, using backhanded compliments or light teasing. Manipulators subtly lower your confidence and make you seek validation. For example, a manipulator might say, "You are cute, but I didn't expect you to be into something so nerdy." Why it works? This tactic creates a sense of insecurity, making you subconsciously crave their approval. When you try to prove yourself to them, you become emotionally invested in winning their validation. Number 5, telling you sob stories. In the early stages of a relationship, a manipulator may share dramatic tales of their struggles or adversity to gain your sympathy and lower your defenses. This creates an illusion of intimacy and makes you want to save them. For example, a manipulator might say, "I have been so unlucky in love. Every woman I cared about has hurt me. You are the only one who feels different." Why it works? This activates your empathy and nurturing instincts, making you feel needed and connected. The manipulator exploits this bond to gain your trust and establish emotional control. Number 6, future faking. Promising a perfect future together creates false hope and keeps you emotionally invested. Manipulators may talk about vacations you will take together, the home you will buy, or how they want to spend their life with you, even when they have no intention of following through. For example, a manipulator might say, I have always wanted to settle down with someone like you. Imagine us traveling the world together and having a beautiful family. Why it works. Visualizing a future together triggers feelings of hope and security, causing you to overlook red flags in the present. These promises keep you emotionally hooked. Number 7, pre-selection. Creating the impression that other women are interested in them increases desirability. This tactic plays on the principle of competition and makes you feel that winning their affection is an achievement. For example, showing you a picture of them with other attractive women or mentioning past admirers. Why it works? This taps into the principle of social proof. When others want something, it feels more valuable. It also triggers a sense of competition, making you more eager to win their attention. Number 8, isolating the target. Steering the target away from friends or family creates a one-on-one dynamic and deepens the connection. The manipulator's goal is to make you emotionally dependent on them by limiting external influences. For example, a manipulator might say, your friends don't really understand you the way I do. Let's spend time together instead of going to their party. Why it works? Isolation cuts off external support systems, making you more reliant on the manipulator for emotional validation. This dependency strengthens their control over you. Number 9, kino escalation. Manipulators gradually increase physical touch to build intimacy and test comfort levels. This is done subtly to avoid raising alarms. For example, lightly touching your arm while laughing at a joke, then placing a hand on your back as you walk together. Why it works? Physical touch releases oxytocin, which creates feelings of trust and closeness. By escalating touch subtly, manipulators blur boundaries without raising alarms. Number 10, kino role play. Engaging in playful physical scenarios to escalate touch and build intimacy, manipulators make physical contact seem natural and innocent. For example, pretending to read your palm to guess your future while holding your hand. Why it works? Playfulness disarms you and makes physical closeness feel unthreatening, encouraging you to lower your guard and accept further advances. Well, there you have it. 10 dark psychology tricks for love. Remember, love can be a wild ride, but it doesn't have to feel like a roller coaster built by a mad scientist. In the next video, I'll be sharing even more dark psychology tricks for love, so don't forget to like and subscribe. Join the community, share your experiences in the comments, and let's keep each other savvy in the wild world of dating. Until next time, keep your heart safe and your mind sharp.